Boys, things are really heating up for Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. UFC 320 is not even a week away. Not even a week and like a day. It's 8 days away, boys. Okay, UFC 320 is 8 days away. These guys are running into each other at the UFC PI. You know this fight's in Las Vegas. Everybody is already in Las Vegas. Everybody already trains near Las Vegas. So a run-in is more than likely going to happen. Now, there has been some things being said on Twitter from Big Ankalaev, which we'll go over, after we go through this video. And Ankalaev got questioned about what happened after this little, I don't know if you want to call it a altercation, a argument, but we're gonna go through all the drama today between these two light heavyweight savages that are gonna throw down on Saturday on October 4th, all the way down there in Las Vegas. I am excited. But this confrontation was recorded halfway. I don't know if it was recorded the whole way, and whoever recorded this is obviously on Alex's team because they're sitting, Glover's right here. Alex is right here on the other side. You can't really see him yet, but whoever recorded this is from Alex's team, so who knows if Ankalaev walked in there. Obviously, he's Dolo. Obviously, a Big Ankalaev walked up in there solo dolo, and Alex has a team of like at least 4 people around him. And where is Meatball Cruz? Okay, Meatball Cruz should be somewhere around here too. So Big Ankalaev is walking up to a group of about 5 or 6 charged up Brazilians. All right, you guys cannot convince me that Ankalaev is not that dude. Now, you guys don't need a reminder that Ankalaev walked down Alex Pereira. There was a few takedown shots, but none really landed. Alex's takedown defense stood ground, but Ankalaev whooped his ass on the feet. It wasn't even close. It was a straight domination. Yes, I almost fell asleep watching Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira, but that's all right. But that's okay. Alex Pereira lost that fight. I'm going to play this video in full. It's 18 seconds. We're going to talk about it after, go through it.
Eu não falei nada, ele sempre falou. Eu nunca falei nada, ele sempre falou. E agora, quando chegou frente a frente, é cuzão, pô.
What does that even mean? Right? So Alex, first of all, Ankalaev says, you keep throwing words around, okay? There's no need for words. We're going to fight in October. Let's settle this in the octagon. That's alpha. That's alpha. That's saying, look, brother, I walked up to you and your posse. I'm solo dolo. I don't like what you're saying about me, but don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know I have this up here in the noggin, and we could squabble it out in a week from now. All right? Alex Pereira. So you can tell he's been hanging out with a lot of women, right? Because he decides to flip this instantly onto Big Ank, okay? You're coming up to me. I'm surrounded by all of my homies and my trainers, and you came up to me solo. You're the coward. How does that make sense? How does that even make sense, Alex? Set it in the octagon. Why waste time with empty talk? Very true. I never said anything. They're the ones who are always talking, which is okay. Okay, I get where that's coming from. Big Ank, by the way, we're going to just go over this now. He's talking about these tweets. Alex Pereira is talking about these tweets that Alex obviously just got torched in, okay? Big Ank got them Twitter fingers, all right? Ankalaev also, after this altercation, went on Twitter and said, hey, just so you guys know, for the past few days, I've been the one posting my tweets, not Ali Abdelaziz. I've been using Google Translate and AI to figure it out. I kind of believe him. I don't believe him, but it's okay. Big Ank, or Ali Abdelaziz, tweets out, this guy's been knocked out 3 times in his career. I have never been knocked down. This time, I will give him his 4th knockout. End of story. Pretty cold. That first tweet is pretty cold. I'll give it to you. Then he follows it up, saying, this clown who I'm fighting said I'm hiding from him. I'm giving him a rematch, and he should be very grateful. I whooped him for 5 rounds, and I did everything I wanted to him during the fight. Let's focus on fighting, not trash talking. Man, Ankalaev has the tongue of swords, bro. It's like DDP on steroids over here on Twitter. And I know Alex is punching the air because dude can only respond with Chama. All right? But I'm a little excited about how this press conference is going to go, boys. I think Big Ankh really might get into Pereira's head here, boys, if Ali has him on his shoulder. If Ali could whisper into Ankalaev's ear, hey, pss, 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 I think Alex is going to cry during the press conference. I'm going to be honest with you. But he says, I'm not the one who's saying anything. You guys, talking about Ankalaev and Ali Abdelaziz, are the ones who are always talking. And now when he shows up in front of me, he's a coward. But don't miss out on the body language, right? I posted a TikTok about this, boys. Do not miss out on the body language here, right? Big Ankh is sitting here solo. We cannot look past how Ankalaev is solo. Okay, that takes a lot of guts here. But he's standing up close to the whole posse. Alex is sitting here. The whole time the camera is on Alex, he makes zero eye contact with Ankalaev. He doesn't even want to look his way. He's looking at his homeboy in the green pants. Oh, there's fucking Meatball Cruz. There's Meatball Cruz, bro. His gut made a little, like he made his own little guest appearance right here, bro. Some brownie. My girlfriend's making brownies right now. Seeing that belly reminded me, bro. But Alex, how are you gonna call somebody a coward who walks up to you while you are with, one, yourself, two, we saw Glover, that's three, and then the green pants guy, four, and then whoever is recording, I'm gonna assume it's a female, because who's recording this one, right? 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then recording. We're not counting the cameraman. Cameramen are NPCs, right? How is Ankalaev the coward? Just please, that just makes absolutely no sense to me. Well, anyways, Ankalaev gets a follow-up interview the same day, maybe an hour, 2 hours afterwards, and he explains what was really going on in this little confrontation that we saw between him and Alex Pereira and his little posse. All right, we're going to play it. We're going to go over it. You know the deal. Hey, listen, don't worry, boys. There is a translation. There's a translation coming. What a fucking... Listen, we're going to get to what he has to say, but... Whew! Thank God Big Ankh's in fighting, man. He might have ended up taking all of the modeling jobs from me. Big Ankh was probably going to take all of my modeling jobs, my modeling prospects. I've been wondering why Calvin Klein hasn't emailed me back, bro. It's because Big Ankh is in town. I get it.
It's a very interesting story because the other day I was doing like some physical therapy, like a massage, and then after I finished, I came out. I was told that Pereira was there, but I didn't see him. And then the next day, I see a video come out where he says that I was hiding and stuff like that, which is not true. And I was a little angry when I saw the video. So then when I saw him today, I approached him. I say, hey, when did I see you or when did you see me? It never happened. And to which he answered, he said, oh, there was one girl who told me that you were there, but, you know, he switched the topic.
Now, this makes a little bit of sense. This makes a little bit of sense, boys. Let's be real, right? So, Ankalaev was getting a massage. Alex Pereira gets word that Ankalaev is in the PI. He just can't find him because he's in a room getting a massage, right? Like, what you trying to give Ankalaev a massage? That's the vibe you're on. Can't find Ankalaev, right? So Alex gets his ego inflated and says, "Wow, Big Ankh is running from me, man. The guy who whooped me out for 25 minutes, did me filthy for 25 minutes. I had no answers for him at all. Is running from me." Alex, bro, please, man. What I don't understand is you acting like this is ruining your aura. Why can't you just be graceful, right? Bow out from light heavyweight gracefully. Look, I get it. Ankalaev has beaten who? Johnny Walker. That's it. That's all he's beaten in the division. Alex has cleared out literally everybody else, right? So if you're looking at Alex's resume, Yuri twice, Khalil, who beat him up for 3 rounds, and then Alex decided to come back in the 4th. Jamal, you know what I mean? These dudes have both cleared out the division. I lost where I was going. Oh, it's because Alex is losing his aura acting like this. I don't understand why you even had to accept this rematch. I don't. Heavyweight has nothing going on. It doesn't. If you called Hunter or Dana and said, hey, bro, I don't want to fight that huge I don't even know if Ankalaev is Dagestani, but that huge Caucasus mountain area region fighter guy who just whooped my ass. I don't want to see him again. Let me go fight the Englishman. Now, to be fair, I think Tom would absolutely take you off of the octagon. I don't even think you would last 60 seconds in the octagon with Tom Aspinall, Alex. I'm going to be honest with you. But I would rather see him do that and become like a stepping stone, or even moving up to heavyweight and having that fight in heavyweight. You would be an almost 3 divisional champ. You're a 2 division champ, Alex, right? So if you move up and fight for a 3rd belt, that's pretty historic, right? Only limited amount. I think only 2 people. No, nobody's ever been triple champ. Ever. So that's historic in itself. Why can't you just bow out gracefully and go take that opportunity instead of acting like a child because of Ankalaev? Now, when the Chama train was good and going, right, last year, right, when my bro was beating up Yuri, even though that bro, I bet against Alex every time he fought Yuri Prohaska, by the way. I didn't care. But that was peak Alex. Peak Alex. The only question was Ankalaev. And you know what the UFC did? The UFC threw Alex Khalil Roundtree to, soften and, give him a little bit more training time to fight Ankalaev. I don't know where I'm going. I think I just lost. I lost my own. I thought I was tying a knot, like a shoe. I was setting up the shoelaces. I was crossing them. I put the shoelace under, and then I just forgot what I was doing, and then I just untied the shoe and threw the shoe on the floor. That's just what happened in my brain right there. But Ankalaev, man, do not let not big Alex. Don't let little bro Alex, okay, bother you up there. You just pressed him in front of his whole posse. All right? I want to see verbal war during this press conference leading up to fight week. This is a perfect intro to UFC 320 fight week, all right? Big Ankh, I want to see some psychological warfare, bro. Things like this, honestly, should be happening every single day. Let's throw Alex off of his game plan, and let's see something go down. If you're wondering, E-Rock, why are we rooting for Ankalaev? You rooted for Pereira when Pereira fought Ankalaev the first time. Because Alex isn't focused, number 1. Not acting like a true champion. Okay? That goes with number 1. Not practicing his shinobi ways. Not being a real shinobi. Naruto reference, if you get it right there. Okay. Number 3. I'm a Yuri fan. So seeing him take out Yuri broke my heart. Now, to be on the flip side, right? On the flip side, if we're just doing a numbers game, I like Johnny Walker. So seeing Big Ankh do that to Johnny Walker, it's a problem for me, but we got over that one, all right? Now, Ankalaev, for whatever reason, man, he just has the star power, in my opinion. Bro's funny. He has do you guys see the looks? You guys see the looks. Calvin Klein is a call-in for Ankalaev. Make this dude go through the gauntlet of light heavyweight. Do I think Yuri beats him? Yes. Yes, absolutely. So I hope we get to see Yuri walk through Khalil Roundtree, and then he gets the Joshua Van treatment. Hey, Dana, can I sit front row, please? I can't do any accents or pretend to be somebody. I'm not MMA guru. I'm not good with the impressions. That's the word I was looking for. But I hope Yuri gets the Joshua Van treatment, and after Yuri beats up Khalil Roundtree, they get to sit in front row, and he gets to watch the car crash that is going to be Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. Dose. Anyways, boys, I'll catch you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.